Some jobs are just jobs, this isn't one of them. The Bering Sea is the world's most brutal casino, and the stakes? A single haul of live Alaskan king crab worth over 640,000 pounds. Every crab must survive. Dead crabs are worthless, just expensive compost. The pressure is relentless. It's not just about the money, it's about pride, grit, and outsmarting nature. From the icy Alaskan coast to a Michelin-starred table in Tokyo, this is a relay race against time, temperature, and biology. Fishermen must haul them up uninjured. Deckhands keep them alive in chilled, oxygenated tanks while storms rage. On land, a team moves this living cargo with the urgency of paramedics. Then, it's onto a plane halfway across the world, where buyers inspect every crab like a jeweler with diamonds. One mistake, one weak link, and the fortune vanishes. So next time you see king crab on a menu, remember the journey. Frozen hands, sleepless nights, and a coordinated effort spanning continents. This isn't just fishing, it's an epic of survival, where ordinary people do extraordinary work. The prize, a fortune on 8 legs, and the cost, everything you've got. Out here, the world is 3 colors: stormy sky, wild sea, and the deep red of king crab. The Bering Sea doesn't care about you or your mission. The wind howls, waves crash, and every step is a battle. The hunt for red gold starts with massive steel pots, baited and dropped to the ocean floor. The crew, forged by adversity, works in perfect sync. One slip and you're gone. After days of soaking, the pots are hauled up. Every eye is on the line. Is it a jackpot of big valuable males or a bust? The crew sorts fast. Crabs are fragile, and rough handling means death and lost profit. The skipper reads the sea, relying on experience and instinct to find the migrating hordes. Every pot is a gamble, every haul a test. When the first load of crimson crabs hits the deck, the answer is clear. The hunt is on, and the clock is ticking. Out here, every second counts. The sorting table is chaos, crabs everywhere, claws snapping, crew moving with blinding speed. Each crab is measured, only legal-sized males stay. Females and juveniles go back to the sea. Handle them wrong and you lose value, or life. The keepers go into high-tech holding tanks. Chilled, oxygenated, constantly monitored. If temperature or oxygen slips, alarms blare. The crew must fix it fast. They're not just fishermen, they're biologists and engineers maintaining a floating ICU. The cycle is relentless. Haul, sort, repeat for up to 30 hours straight. The noise is deafening, the work exhausting, but every crab in the tank is money in the bank. With each 10-legged survivor, the fortune grows. It's a brutal, precise process. One mistake and the value sinks. This is more than fishing, it's a delicate, high-stakes dance. Every crab matters, every move counts. Just as the tanks fill, the Bering Sea unleashes its fury. The sky turns black, waves become mountains, and the boat is tossed like a toy. Below deck, crabs are battered with every lurch. Mass casualties are a real risk. The chief engineer races to keep pumps and chillers running, fighting to keep the crabs alive. On deck, the crew battles rogue waves, lashing down gear, clipped to safety lines. For 12 hours, it's survival, man, machine, and crab against nature's wrath. The captain never leaves the bridge, steering through chaos, trusting his crew. Dawn breaks, the storm fades, the boat is battered, but afloat. A quick check, the crabs survived. Against all odds, the fortune is still alive. The journey continues. The race isn't over at port, it's just begun. The skipper pushes the engines, every hour saved is life for the crabs. At the dock, a shore team takes over, moving with military precision. Crabs are transferred from boat to basket, then into a refrigerated lorry. Every second out of water is a risk. The lorry is a rolling life support system, pre-chilled and oxygenated. The transfer is fast, coordinated, and critical. The driver is a specialist, monitoring temperature and oxygen, ensuring a smooth ride. He's not just a driver, he's a guardian of a fortune. The crabs are on the move again, racing toward the airport. The next phase is even more critical. The lorry's destination, a cargo airport, not a warehouse. Here, the crabs are loaded into culminates, battery-powered, climate-controlled, and oxygenated for flight. Each crab is inspected. Any weak or dead are removed. Every loss hurts. The culminator is sealed, loaded onto a cargo plane bound for Tokyo. In flight, the crabs rest in a chilled sanctuary, monitored in real time. The cold chain is unbroken. Any failure is catastrophic. Meanwhile, buyers in Japan track the shipment, ready to pounce. Demand is high. These crabs are luxury, status, and culinary gold. The journey is a technological marvel, a global relay of care. The crab's value depends on their arrival. Alive, healthy, perfect. The world waits, the final test is near. The plane lands in Tokyo, the clock resets. Now, it's all about speed and scrutiny. Customs and quarantine inspect every detail. Japan's standards are unforgiving. Once cleared, buyers descend for the moment of truth. They check weight, liveliness, and quality. One sluggish crab, and the price drops. The entire journey comes down to this. Are the crabs perfect? Relief as the head buyer nods. Quality is excellent. The deal is sealed. Crabs are rushed to market, then whisked by van to Tokyo's top restaurants. For a select few, the journey nears its end. Soon, they'll become culinary masterpieces. The pressure never lets up, not until the last plate is served. Perfection is the only option. The chain holds. In a Ginza kitchen, the king crab's arrival is an event. The chef inspects it with reverence, seeing not just food, but a story of survival. The crab is dispatched humanely, then transformed with artistry and skill. Every part is used, legs steamed, meat extracted, shell turned to broth. The final dish is edible art, minimalist, precise, and bursting with ocean flavor. The waiter recounts the crab's epic journey, connecting diner to sea. One bite and the story is complete. Sweetness, freshness, and the taste of a global effort. The price makes sense. It's the cost of defying distance and danger for a perfect moment. In that mouthful is the echo of storms, sweat, and skill. This is more than a meal. It's a triumph. We followed a fortune from the ocean's depths to a hushed dining room. It's a saga of brute force, precision, and teamwork, each stage demanding a different hero. Fishermen, engineers, logistics experts, pilots, buyers, chefs, all form a fragile, global chain. Their obsession with perfection turns danger into delicacy. This isn't just a transaction, it's a shared commitment to quality. The next time you see king crab, remember the storm, the technology, the dedication. See the relay race against time and raise a glass to the unseen army who make it happen. They've earned it, and so has every bite.